This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to pass. It's Nickel. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down. We're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It off from the gun. Breaks into open space. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Jones. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running with this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And look at the quick cut. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far.
Florida 7, Miami 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nickel. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops his drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football.